So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm visiting family, and I'm in the room with flower wallpaper, so it's great. So I watched Creed 2 last night at the theater, and I thought it was really good. I didn't quite think it was as good as the first one or a lot of the Rocky movies, but I did think it was a good, entertaining, and well-made movie that I'm willing to buy on Blu-ray when it comes out. First, let's start out with the positives. Everybody does a great job in their roles. Michael B. Jordan is fantastic as Adonis Creed, and Sylvester Stallone once again kills it as Rocky Balboa. Just I'm gonna say everybody in the role kills it, including the two Dragos. I think that each character was written well, and each character had their moments to shine. And I found myself actually caring for Ivan Drago and his son, especially in the last fight. I didn't want them to win, but I cared for them, and I felt sympathetic for them, and I liked everybody as a character, especially Rocky. This is a Creed movie, but for me, Rocky's the most interesting character and steals the show. I really like the plot to this movie. I felt like everything flowed well together. There was a lot of interesting conflict. I liked the conflict more in this one than I did in the last Creed movie. I liked it between Adonis and Victor Drago, and I liked Rocky and his relationship with his son in this one. His son's not in the movie much at all, but he's mentioned, and that relationship is sort of fleshed out. Incorporated more of the Rocky theme song in there, and I thought that was really good. And the fight scenes were fantastic, especially that last one. The emotional impact that this movie had in that fight scene, just it all came together, and it was pretty great. I only have a few negatives because otherwise it was a pretty awesome movie. There's a lot of time jumps that make the movie a little more confusing. It makes you wonder what period of time you're in right now. And everything around him changes, but it just sort of jumps and you don't know what's going on. But that happens, and I can overlook that, but it sort of made the movie a little more confusing. My only other negative is that these Rocky movies have been following a formula for 40 years, but now it's kind of starting to wear thin for me, so I hope in Creed 3, if they do a Creed 3, that they find something new to do besides the classic Rocky story. So Creed 2 builds off of Rocky 4, Rocky Balboa of all movies, and the first Creed. And I thought, man, they could probably end it here because this is sort of a culmination of all the other Rocky movies before it. In all honesty, I don't know where they would take a Creed 3, so if they don't make another Creed or Rocky movie, I'll probably be okay with it because Creed 2 seems like a pretty good place to end it. It's a pretty good movie, and I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. If you want to see what I thought on previous Rocky movies, follow Jackson C. Movies on Stardust. Thank you for watching my review. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.